Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Tracy Gohrick Light, Hope and Healing. I'm a healing coach, energy healer, and spiritual mentor. I use all that to find out what's wrong, get you well, and keep you well. So, today's topic, look for the good in everything and why it's important, right? So, it's important to look for the good in everything. You notice I use it at the end of all my videos and all my podcasts. One of the things I say is look for the good in everything. Why is that? Because what you look for, what you focus on is what you're going to see and what you're going to bring to you, right? So the more you're looking for the positive and the good things, the more you're going to see it and the less you'll see of the things that aren't good, all right? So I had a situation where we were being, supposedly, they were bringing in Haitians to our area, right? And everybody was up in arms about it and all worried, and people who weren't even in the state were all worked up, calling my mom and asking her, well, you must be having a horrible time, it's a bad situation, and on and on and on, right? So I just keep looking for the good in everything, right? And so come to find out, I didn't know if they were bringing the Haitians in. I thought, well, the news is making it up, right? I did, because the news will do that, right? So I thought it was just another scare tactic, another thing to make people upset. So I just ignored it, right? So come to find out, I go to Starbucks quite a bit by my house, and all of a sudden I found out for quite a while they had been bringing in these Haitian refugees to this hotel. And what had happened is, a while back, I noticed they put a fence up. Well, I didn't realize, I thought, well, what are they doing? Are they having a conference? Maybe trying to keep the homeless out? Because there is a homeless issue. I say issue. There's a lot of homeless, it's not an issue, that end up camping up there, and it bothers people or whatever. Maybe the hotel didn't want them around, whatever. So I thought they put a fence up, right? Well, all of a sudden, I realized that's where they were putting the Haitian refugees. They were putting them in this hotel. By the time I found out and understood that's what they were doing, they had taken the fence down. And I don't know if they're still in the hotel, if they're just done checking them in, or if they're not there anymore. I don't know. Because, again, I don't focus on the stuff that people want to say is negative, right? If they're around, I haven't noticed them at all. They're not causing issues. It hasn't changed the way my life is, right? So do you see what I'm trying to say here? The point is focusing on the good, looking for the good. That's what you're going to see. If I looked for the bad, I might see stuff, or things would be brought into my life that are bad. But because I'm choosing to focus on the good, I don't see if there is any bad there. And there just isn't, right? It's about manifesting your life, and that's why you focus on the good of it, right? Another thing along these lines I wanted to bring up is don't judge others, right? Don't judge others for what they do, their race, their ethnicity, their gender, what they do for work, if they're fat, if they're skinny. Don't judge. That's not looking for the good, first of all, is it? And second of all, when you're judging, you're putting negative energy out to them, and then you're going to in turn get negative energy back to you. All right? Do you see where that's an issue? Just don't judge. It's going to hurt you. It's going to hurt you physically, emotionally, and mentally. It can cause illness in you the more you do it, right? So don't judge. And if you are bitter and angry, right? If you're bitter and angry all the time, you're tending to judge, and you're causing yourself more issues. You want to heal, you've got to keep yourself in more positive thoughts, more positive actions, and how you interact with people and what you look at. So that's why we look for the good. That's why we don't judge. Because you have got to help yourself, all right? So if you're judging, or if you're bitter or angry and you're judging, you want to look, okay, so if you catch yourself judging, you want to look at what in yourself don't you like that you're judging them, right? These are all things and ways that we're being shown. Our higher self is showing us what we need to work on. So you start working on these things, it's going to help you. It's going to help you heal. It's going to help you feel better. It's going to help you feel lighter. And I know some like, okay, yeah, don't judge, blah, blah, blah. I mean, people still do it and they don't catch themselves. I see it all the time. I see people judging. They'll bring stuff up to me in a session or, just in conversations. They don't even realize they're judging. So it's something that you really need to pay attention to what you're doing, okay? So the more you do that's at a higher vibration, where you're looking for the good in things, where you're seeing the beauty, where you're talking positive about people, you're going to feel lighter. So then when you do start the judging or doing other things like that, you're going to feel lower. You start to really, or need to really get in tune with yourself. And in order to do that, you've got to start making the changes to look for the good, right? In everything. Because when you're doing that, you'll feel when you're getting out of alignment and what's lowering your vibration, right? And when you lower your vibration, you're being negative, you get cracks in your energy and negativity can come in and it'll affect you physically, okay? So look for the good in everything. Don't judge. Just be positive, right? It's simple. It's a simple theory, not theory, but it's a simple fact to do that, right? The problem is we've been programmed for so long to not be in the positive, right? We've been programmed that way, to sit in the lower, to judge others, to be negative about jobs, to be negative about races and genders and if gay, straight, whatever. We've been programmed to do that. Just stop. Okay? It's time to break free from that programming. Us as humans can break free from this programming. We were made to break free from it. Okay? So be free. Help yourself, lighten yourself, help yourself feel better, heal your body by looking for the good in everything. It's a step, it's one step, and then everything falls into place when you start doing that, right? And if I'm wrong, it doesn't hurt you to look for the good in everything, right? But I feel it does hurt you a lot when you're not looking for the good and you're looking for the negative. Because for one thing, when you're looking for the negative, that's what's drawn to you. That's what you're going to see and pay attention to. And you're just going to think everything's horrible. Whether when you're looking for the positive, that's what you're going to see. That's what you're going to draw to you. Right? So look for the good in everything. Okay? So that's what I have for today. If this helped you, please give it a thumbs up. Also, I have a membership group. It's $9.99 a month. Why I made that group is these videos are great and awesome and gives you great ideas. The problem is a couple of days after watching it, you forget. You forget to look for the good in everything. You forget to work on staying positive, right? And with that group, we help with accountability. We help remind each other what we need to do. So twice a month on Tuesdays, we have a Zoom call where we have topics and I answer questions. On Wednesdays, I do Wellness Wednesday where I send healing. You post what you want healing sent to and I send healing. And on Mondays, I do a group message. Plus, you have a Facebook group where you have all the other people in there with you. And that's where you can help get the accountability. And I'm in there with you too. So you have people going and learning and doing what you're doing at the same time, helping each other out. It's great. So we'd love to have you in there. All the information on that is below in the description. It's Tracy's Sacred Tribe. And we'd love to have you in there, okay? So let's get ready for the healing meditation. If you're driving or using heavy equipment, stop the video now and come back when you're done driving or using heavy equipment. We are doing a healing meditation and it could put you a little out there, so we want to be safe. So come back later when you're done driving or using heavy equipment. All right, let's get ready. Go ahead and close your eyes. I want you to imagine the violet flame below your feet coming up and around and through your whole body. It's cleansing, clearing, and purifying everything. Any negative thoughts that come up, put them in the violet flame. Any anger, stress, frustration, just put it in the violet flame. Anything you feel that's come from others, any arguments you've had, any traffic incidences, Just put that in the violet flame, because that's not yours, that's theirs to deal with. And finally, anything in the consciousness you might be feeling, fear, anxiety, stress, anger, just put it in the violet flame. We're going to leave that violet flame there so you can put anything that comes up for you during the healing. Now I want you to imagine the gold light coming down from God's source. It gets to the top of your energy. It splits apart there and goes all the way around and connects below your feet. So you're in this bubble of gold light from God's source, whatever your belief is, right? Now we're going to take a deep breath in. Hold it and exhale. Another deep breath in. Hold it. This time on the exhale, release everything that's no longer serving you into that violet flame. And one last deep breath in. Hold it. And this time on the exhale, relax your whole body. Now I want you to imagine gold light coming down again from God's source. This time it's going into the top of your head. So it's like a tube of light coming down from God's source, going into the top of your head, running down your spine to your heart. I want you to open your heart up, and you're going to send gold light to those that have harmed you. And remember, you're sending this to heal the situation for you, not for them. You don't need to be around them, hang around them, talk to them. It's to heal the situation for you. I know people struggle with this, but this will help you, okay? So open your heart and send gold light now to those people that have harmed you. All right, now add sending gold light to people you may have harmed. And if you can't think of any, put it with the intention that it goes to those you may have harmed, okay? We all have hurt people, and you want to heal the situation for you and them, okay? So send gold light now to those you may have harmed. Now add sending gold light to all of your family members. Now add sending gold light to everyone in your city. Now add sending gold light to everyone in your state. Now add sending gold light to everyone in your country. Now add sending gold light to everyone around the world. All right, when you feel that's done, bring the gold light back into your heart. Keep your heart open. We're going to take that gold light down the spine the rest of the way. It's going to split at our hips, go down both legs, out the bottom of our feet, down into Mother Earth, wraps around the crystals, and Mother Earth comes back up our feet, up our legs, connecting back at our spine, all the way up our spine, connecting at our hips, all the way up our spine, now out the top of our head, up to God's source, and then back down again, into the top of our head. So we're getting healing energy from God's source, Earth, the crystals in Earth, and I will send healing energy that comes through me from God's source. So sit back and relax, and I will send it now. All right, go ahead and take a deep breath in. Hold it, and then exhale everything that needed to be released during the healing into that violet flame that's around you. We're going to take that violet flame, send it back up to God's source to transmute it. Go ahead and come back into your body, wiggle your fingers and your toes, and open your eyes. That's it. That's what I have for today. Thank you so much for being here. So go do something you love, something that lifts you up, brings you joy. Do at least one thing every day that you love. And then do at least one thing of self-care every day. Drink tea, Epsom salt bath, pray, meditate. Whatever it is, do at least one self-care. And then look for the good in everything. Look for the good everywhere and in everything. And when you see something in someone, say it to them, lift them up and lift you up. And then finally write 10 things you're grateful for. Start doing these things, and I promise you, you're going to see a difference in your life. I love you all, and I will see you soon. Bye.